What's going on, guys? It's Steven and Brittany. We went and saw the new Child's Play movie. I'm a huge fan of the old Child's Play. My girlfriend hasn't seen either of them, and she hasn't seen number 1, 2, 3, 4, any of them. I don't even know if she knew about Chucky before.
I did. Oh, okay, I'm not like an alien.
Yeah. But anyways, I wanted to show her the original before we went and watched the remake, because I'm a huge fan of the original Child's Play. It has blood, gore, humor, everything all of them do. So I was super excited to introduce her to that. But unfortunately, I was very disappointed by the remake. But I think she was a pretty big fan of the original, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about it. In this video, we're going to talk about both of them, the original Chucky, the original Child's Play, and the remake. And we're going to talk about spoilers, so this is a spoiler warning. If you haven't seen any of them, then maybe you should go watch them before watching this. But if you just don't care, then you know what? Stick along. Hopefully we don't spoil too much. But anyways, yeah. So the original Child's Play, there was a guy named Charles Lee Ray who was like a strangler. He was a murderer. And the cops went and caught him. They killed him in a toy store. But before he died, he transferred his soul into this toy. This toy was given to Andy. And he like manipulated Andy to take him to all these people that he wanted to kill. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much what happens. But in the remake, it's very much different. They're trying to make it more like a Black Mirror episode.
Pretty much.
Yeah, where the good guy doll is technologically advanced, and one of the workers got really mad at work and turned off the failsafe so the toy could, I guess,
not
bad.
Be so limited almost.
Yeah, pick up bad words, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't have its parental controls on it.
Basically.
Yeah, so it could cuss, it could
kill.
Yeah, it could do terrible things. I thought this was kind of a cool concept going into it. When I saw the previews, I was a little disappointed that they weren't completely sticking to the old original Chucky where it was a soul put into him. Because that kind of explained everyone's trope of Chucky having superhuman powers. At least then you could like kind of blame it on voodoo magic, you know? But in this one, the doll is just mechanical, so...
Didn't you have a feeling? I feel like we talked about it before. They were like, oh, I think because it's a new one, they're going to try to make it more, not futuristic necessarily, but have some kind of technology be involved since it's 2019 or...
So, in the original movie, is there anything that you disliked about it, or?
Because I just really enjoyed that one. I thought it's like a classic. I feel like I almost don't. I mean, I do want to see the other ones. I know there's a lot in between.
Oh, we're gonna watch them. Trust me.
But I don't know. Unfortunately, my standards are kind of high because I like that one. Like that one's gonna be hard to beat, in my opinion.
I like. All the way up to Bride of Chucky in the Chucky movies I like, and everything after that to me is trash. It really is. I mean, it's still the voice.
I still want to see him.
Yeah.
But like I said, this first one, I don't know. I really liked it. Like as it kept going and like up till the end when it's like a head burnt and all kind of on fire. Not really, but I loved it. Like I love that stuff.
That's what. Oh no, low battery. In the remake, what did you like about it, babe?
So, kind of like what you just said, you know, that it was using technology, and it was kind of cool, like, wow, he can connect to all this stuff, but it's bad at the same time, obviously,
because
he's a villain.
The original was made in 88, and I mean, I don't even know if there was flip phones back then.
No, not at all. So, yeah, I liked that, like you said, they had a good concept with that, especially for a doll, because that's scary to have him have all that power. So it was kind of interesting, like, oh, where are they gonna go with this, you know?
It did. It set it up to be, like, they could have done a lot of really cool stuff, you know?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they dropped the ball.
The one thing that bothered me the most, which is, like, kind of a minor thing, but it stood out to me so much, and it was like, was the mom's boyfriend, I forget his name, but it was so obvious and awkward that they made him a villain. Remember so many times we were talking like, oh God, like, he wouldn't probably say that to that kid normally, but they made him so mean and so closing the door and taking him in and, you don't talk to me like that. I was like, whoa, like, Wait a minute.
Just an
like,
alky. They made him
like-
like a terrible person. They made the boyfriend so unlikable.
Like,
you knew something was gonna happen to him.
It was just so awkward on like, okay, they have to have some kind of villain. And it's like, okay, choose that guy. But don't make it so obvious that that's the villain. Like, I mean, villains are always obvious. But he was so...
Babe, he wasn't the villain.
Well, they try to make him an
Chucky's
obvious bad
Chucky's
guy.
obviously the villain.
Okay, I know, but...
This isn't Andy's stepdad.
Okay,
this
what I
is
mean,
the child's play.
What I mean is that they
You see how I cower when she gets mad?
What I meant was obviously Chucky needs a victim, and why not make it the asshole step-dad boyfriend?
They made it
It was
too...
so like, okay, obviously he's gonna die because he's being an asshole to Andy. Like,
Yeah.
okay, they could have eased off, I think, on the boyfriend's actions towards Andy, because it was a little like, oh god, obviously you're gonna die because you're a jerk. So.
Yeah, I just feel like the new Chucky missed a lot of beats. Like, it had so much potential to be great, but it just drops the ball every time.
Yeah.
Like, one of the good parts about the original Chucky and the original Chucky's is that doll has personality, it has humor. It's just, it's fun to watch him. You're almost rooting for Chucky in a way in the originals. Like, you enjoy the kills and stuff like that. It's fun. It knows what it is. It doesn't take itself too seriously. But the new one, they have Mark Hamill, one of the best voice actors, and they had so much potential to make this movie great, but they just dropped the ball. They make Mark Hamill's Chucky just a monotone, boring doll. Like, for real. Like, he's boring. And another thing, Mark Hamill does the Joker. He has done the Joker's iconic laugh and has nailed it. People love Mark Hamill's Joker laugh. Why didn't they have him do Chucky's laugh? You know, that's like one of people's favorite parts about Chucky is his iconic... You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking, honestly.
Yeah, it was...
It truly did, like you said, it had potential. It really did, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Halfway through the thing, we're just like looking at each other like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, it just...
Unfortunately, like...
It really bummed me out. Honestly, I had fun watching it. The first half was cool when they were kind of character building the doll. Because I thought they were going to do something really cool with it.
Like, what are they going to do with this?
And it almost reminded me of like a Terminator type sense. When he first meets the Terminator and he's teaching it like bad words and it's slang and stuff like that. And it was kind of cool. It's like, oh, cool. This new concept is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it has a lot of potential if they do it right. But then... it just gets to a certain point and it's just like...
yeah, and then it goes too far and then it's like...
I wonder how many rewrites were in this movie because it does feel kind of chopped and screwed together towards the end, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, I mean, I think that's going to be it for this one. We're not professionals at doing movie reviews. If you want to see professionals, go see Jeremy Jines or Angry Joe, or my personal favorite, one of the movie reviewers that Brittany hates is yourmoviesucks.com. He's awesome. But we just do it for fun. Very disappointed in the new Chucky, our new Child's Play. But you know what I mean? We're going to go back and watch the originals. That's one thing.
And all the other ones that I haven't seen, I'm going to go watch it.
That's the good thing that came out of this, is it makes you appreciate the originals even more.
Yeah.
It makes you have a respect and... yeah.
Even if they have that old school, you know, the graphics.
It's awesome.
It's like, who
It's
cares?
awesome.
That's what made it so great at the time.
It's a period
It's
piece.
easy
It's
to look
great.
back now and be like, oh, it looks so corny, that lightning, you know? But
I love it. I love
dude,
it.
that's what we grew up on, our parents too, you know? So
I love that
still love
wax CG, and that's what I'm saying. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It
No.
doesn't make it out to be like...
it does its job. It definitely does its job, and
Yeah.
it's not...
It's humor. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button because we're trying to start this channel and grow it. And yeah, that's it.
Peace.
Peace.